Yep.
Tell you what, I'll do one more piece. Over here. And then I'll show you, since we have our chocolate still ready to go, how we paint with it.
Paint with chocolate?
Paint with chocolate.
Of course you do.
Of course. Okay, so I have a dinky 1.5-inch pastry brush, and then I have a little bit nicer brush. I have a whole set of brushes that I only use for chocolate and cocoa butter, because, and same with airbrushes, because trying to go from fat-based stuff to water-based, back to fat-based, back to water-based, you're asking for trouble. That's just no good.
We don't want that.
So just keep your fat-based versus your water-based stuff separate. Okay, so then just get in here and you paint in the open areas. See that? See how I like a little brush? The reason why I like a little brush. Right? Okay, now we're gonna get this on our board to finish working on it, okay? So there you have the idea. And then we can paint more with the big brush for a rougher look, if that's what we want, and if we have extra time.
Very cool.
Oh my goodness, I'm loving the amount of counter space in this place. Okay,
Right.
it's pretty fantastic. Okay, now, cake board, handy dandy grill spatula, okay? That's offset, so I get under my cake, lift it up. Now for this cake, I have the back ribbon right here. For this cake, I want it offset. I don't want it right in the middle because I want to put things around the board. When I make my boards, I generally make them 4 inches larger than the cake itself. So for a 10-inch cake, I'm putting it on a 14-inch board. Now, if I wasn't doing supports like I'm going to, I would have just put a couple pieces of shipping tape down, you know, in rolls on the bottom to keep it there, because the shipping tape would adhere to the plastic of my board and the cake board itself, right? Mm-hmm. Make sense? Yeah? Okay. First, we are going to take some skewers and we're going to, now, I don't want them on this side because this is where I want my handle, okay? Got to think these things through. This is a really excellent way when you have multiple tiers also.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'll do one whole dowel through a cake that's sharpened with a pencil sharpener on the end, and I will, because that dowel will go right through every cardboard for every tier, and then this is, we're gonna have to do a cake boards class.
Absolutely.
This is a bunch of cardboard down here, so I hammer it into that and then clip off the top, and you could put it upside down.
Yeah, it'll hold.
It's not gonna go anywhere. So.
Can you turn it just a little bit? There you go, so we
That,
can see.
so see how it's offset, right?
Gotcha.
Okay. I'm going all the way through the cardboard of this board.
So that's locked in. That's not going anywhere. Boink. Very nice. Look
I
at
didn't
that.
actually, other hand.
Look at
See?
that.
It's not going anywhere.
Look at that. Wow, that's pretty darn secure.
Yeah, that's not going anywhere. All right, then I take my neat little wire cutters that are only for cake. Do
Of
not
course they are.
use, do not use tools that you use for
Anything
work around
else?
your house on cake. Get a whole different set, ladies and gentlemen, that's just for cake.
Look at that.
Okay, now we're going to use our nifty modeling chocolate to just smooth over those
I'll never see it.
little dowels. I'll never see it.